welcome to Weekly Picks, where our analysts handpick their favourite stock narratives from across the Simply Wall Street community. This week's lineup, 3 distinct stories of global growth and strategic strength. MINISO's explosive retail rollout, Procter Gamble's steady hand in emerging markets, and Eli Lilly's market dominance in next-gen medicine. First up, MNSO, the lifestyle retailer taking the world by storm. Community contributor Bejgal spotlights how MINISO's aggressive push into superstores is driving a new wave of global growth. The combination of rapid store expansion, strong overseas momentum, and clever IP collaborations has turned this value retailer into a global brand powerhouse. Margin expansion from higher overseas sales and operating leverage could supercharge earnings, though, as always, execution remains key to sustaining its premium valuation. The fair value sits at $26.69, making the stock roughly 19% undervalued. What makes this narrative shine is how it turns a complex international rollout into a clean, data-backed story. It's bullish but thoughtful, and it shows why MNSO's global retail play could be just getting started. Next up, Procter Gamble, the dividend titan navigating a slower growth cycle. Contributor Andre Santos lays out a clear discipline case. P&G's cash generation, brand power, and pricing strength continue to deliver reliable dividends and stability. But with limited margin expansion and modest revenue growth, the stock looks fully valued for now. Fair value is pegged at $119.81, about 21% overvalued. However, with revenue growth of 4.7% annually, the author is signaling that while upside may be capped, long-term holders can still count on consistency. This narrative stands out for its calm, methodical tone, a true masterclass in level-headed analysis. Even with a cautious outlook, it reminds investors why a stock like P&G deserves a spot on the watch list at the right entry point. Finally, we turn to Eli Lilly, one of the defining stories of modern healthcare. Contributor Eat This Watermelon highlights how Lilly's blockbuster trizepatide drugs, Jaro and Zepbound, have captured the diabetes and obesity markets. With a long patent runway and improving insurance coverage, Lilly's position looks locked in for years. Yes, the high valuations and supply bottlenecks are short-term challenges, but easing production limits and soaring demand point to continued earnings momentum throughout 2026. Fair value is estimated at $1,190, suggesting 19% undervaluation. This narrative balances excitement with realism, cutting through the hype to show why Lilly's growth story is built on durable fundamentals, not just market buzz. So what's next? First, dive into each narrative and set their fair values as your own benchmarks. That way, you'll know when to buy, hold, or sell. Next, if MNSO, P&G, or Lilly caught your attention, drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below. Then explore hundreds of other stock stories on our community page. You'll find everything from emerging tech to global consumer plays. And finally, if you've got your own investment narrative to share, create it on the platform. If you meet our featuring criteria, your work could be seen by millions of investors. That's it for this week's picks. We'll see you in the next one.